The city of Syracuse is reeling after a mass shooting occurred blocks from campus on Thursday night. CitrusTV was live on the scene shortly after to report on what was happening.
Our reporter Greg Bradbury was part of that team, and he's here in studio to fill us in on all the details. Greg?
Yeah, guys, well, the night started out as a celebration of life for a family member who had passed away early Thursday morning of cancer. That celebration came to an abrupt end shortly after 9 o'clock when police received a 911 call, reporting that multiple shots had been fired in the family's yard on the 1300 block of Midland Avenue. Now, this is to the southwest of campus on the west side of I-81. However, no DPS or orange alert was sent out to students. A neighbor from across the street described there being anywhere from 10 to 20 gunshots. In total, 5 people were shot, including an 8-year-old girl. Now, those 5 victims were immediately rushed to Upstate Medical Center emergency room. Currently, all of the victims are in stable condition, and we know that at least one of them has been released from the hospital. I was live outside of the hospital on Thursday nights as family, friends, and neighbors eagerly awaited news from inside the hospital. That news came around midnight as a family member came out and said that everyone is doing great in there and one had a successful surgery, but that they are still hurting.
They all came out, they're doing pretty good, and we're thankful for that. And hopefully they'll be out of hospital soon, because we're victims and we're hurting. Our family is hurting.
Now, while I awaited the news with those outside of the hospital, I talked to a number of residents and now from the community about the incident. Many described it as a tragedy, but with a bright spot. That bright spot being Mayor Ben Walsh's appearance after the shooting.
And the Mayor Walsh did come out and console, and it's the first time a mayor has ever done that in the city of Syracuse that I know. And he said that those people are family
Other residents
members.
echoed that message. Mayor Walsh was at the scene of the shooting and discussed the senseless violence that took place.
But make no mistake, this senseless violence impacts the entire community. And it's just that, it's senseless.
Now, this wasn't the only shooting that took place on Thursday night in Syracuse. About an hour after the Midland shooting, there was just another shooting a few blocks north on Furman Avenue, where a 14-year-old was injured. As of right now, it is unknown if the two incidents are related. However, the shootings prompted a vigil to take place last night in the south side of Syracuse. The Midland Avenue shooting had the most victims in a shooting in Syracuse this year. The goal of the vigil was to support the families that have endured the violence and stop the violence from taking place throughout the community. Now, right now, the Syracuse police have spent all of Thursday night into Friday morning combing through the scene for evidence. The police tape was lifted at 8 in the morning yesterday, and as of right now, Syracuse Police Chief Frank Fowler says that there are no immediate suspects and no motive has been established yet. The Syracuse Police will be holding a press conference tonight at 5. CitrusTV News will have the latest updates on all the new developments. With that, Zach and Morgan, back to you guys.